Vintage Morgan dollars. The mint that's known for its quality, San Francisco. 28 different coins made between 1878, 1904, and then again 1921. Now we have low mintages and high mintages, but there's one absolute we look at. Rarity index. Rarity index based on grade. And we all know the 93S is number 1. We know the 92S is number 2. But who can guess what number 3 is? Well, that's our conversation tonight. It's the 1884S. And tonight, super sliders are back. So let's talk about the grade first, and then we'll get into the coin in a second. About uncirculated is a grade. They call it AU, about uncirculated. But when we're chatting here on the air, whether it was my colleague Don for years, myself, or Allison and Alex, we can talk about uncirculated coins, or we can talk about uncirculated as a coin. They're all the same words, 2 different grades. And that can be confusing. And we don't want to mislead anybody, because this is our collecting stuff. We want to keep it true and clean. So years ago, my friend Don phrased it as a super slider, because on the grading scale, 0 to 59 is a circulated coin. The higher the number, the higher the grade. Uncirculated starts at 60, goes to the theoretical perfect 70, right? So if you get a coin that is that nice, but we know on the high points shows some signs of wear, and it's knocked down a little bit, you're going to see coins that quote-unquote slide by quickly as an unk, yet they're not. That's what this is. They're going to be AU 53 to AU 55 type quality. We call them super sliders, so that way there's no vernacular messed up in all of this. And the reason I bring that up is on this coin, I mentioned it's number 3 in rarity. The 93S in uncirculated condition, that's a $300,000 coin. That's number 1. The 92S, number 2 in rarity, uncirculated condition, a $50,000 plus coin. This 84S is number 3 on the depth chart for rare San Francisco Morgans in uncirculated condition. The next grade up. These are $13,000 to $15,000. So yeah, they can slide by. Yeah, I got an unk for X. Well, it's half of what I'm paying for unks. Maybe it's not. That's why we bring out this grade, about uncirculated, super sliders, as we call them, because they look gorgeous. But the jump from an AU to an unk is massive. Tonight, look at our price. This is one of our lowest prices ever on an 84S super slider. A real coin from 1884, struck at the San Francisco Mint. An uncirculated coin today of this year and this mint. And I recommend certified only, please. Because the coin's going to cost you between $13,000 to $15,000 just to get the grade. That doesn't tell you about the eye appeal. Just the grade, the technical grade. That is what? 26 steps. $4.99 times 26 gets you to $13,000. Now, traditionally, if we see a 7 or an 8 point jump between a grade, fine to very fine, AU to unk, etc., it's like, wow, let's look at the grade where the better value exists. Well, how about this one, everybody? Value does exist. Because in uncirculated condition, it's a $13,000 beast. A beautiful coin. My competition sells the same condition we're talking about uncirculated AU. They're at $8.19. We're under $5. We're $300 less. And those of you that have worked with us before on our super sliders know, you look at them quickly, oh, this is an unk. Then you go to the high points, yeah, still beautiful though, isn't it? On the other hand, who thinks a $500 coin versus a $13,000 coin are in the same conversation? Well, tonight they are, because they're the same coin in the same family. They're just one grade apart from each other. That's the fun. Guys, give me a 1 minute clock. Down to my last 4 or 5. Here's the other side of this. When you look at the 93S, the 92S, out of 28 coins, this is number 3, the 84S, for rarity and uncirculated condition. You can also see how many or how few of something they see. 81S, the finest struck Morgan ever, NGC and PCGS combined, all grades over 500,000, 500,000 plus. 78S, over 100,000 struck. Known, I should say, right? Then you get this one, all grades, 22,343. Now, these are not certified coins, but we use the information as a gauge between one coin and the other. And it's just clear there. It's the reason why you don't find 84S's in any condition. It's why you never see them in Unk. That's why they're 13,000. And it's very rarely do you see them in a beautiful AU about uncirculated, a super slider, especially with a price like ours. Time to be moving on.